There was nothing else at all in the whole world but football.
Hi guys, hope you're well. Simon P here for the Triple F. This is my reaction video to the Spain versus Switzerland game last Friday. Apologies that it's not straight after the game and it's a couple of days after, but yeah, I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been able to do one straight after the match. But yeah, it was a great game. Unfortunately, this isn't a prediction and reaction video. It's just the reaction. Like I just said, now I've just been too busy, haven't been able to get it done. But it was a pretty good game. It was tighter than I thought it was going to be. It was an unlucky sort of opening goal for Switzerland to concede. Dennis Zakaria with the deflection. Had Granit Xhaka been there, perhaps he would have known to let the ball sort of that shot just to go towards Sommer, because it was fairly comfortable for Sommer to collect. And I think, had somebody like Granit Xhaka been there, he probably would have, sort of telegraphed that that was going to be a comfortable catch for someone to make. But Dennis Zakaria came in, obviously replacing Xhaka because Xhaka was suspended for the match. So, and perhaps Zakaria just a little bit sort of match unfit, not quite match ready. I think there's been a few games that he's missed. I'm not sure he has played that much of this tournament. So yeah, a bit unfortunate for Switzerland, but hey ho, these things happen, and they did well to bounce back. It was a really nice equaliser from Switzerland. A bit of a gaff from Pau Torres and Laporte, a lack of communication, should we say, that sort of gifted Freuler the ball to pass to Shaqiri, who buried it very well. Not great for Michael Oliver to award a red for Freuler's challenge. I don't think it was a red, to be honest. Hardly a yellow, if I'm being completely honest. It was just the follow through that caught his man, really. His feet, in my opinion, were really low. It was his feet were down on the ground. There was ball contact, and there was absolutely no malicious intent there at all. Gary Lineker complained the other day that Danielson's for Sweden, his red was harsh in the Ukraine game the other day, but completely wrong on that for me, as it was just, it was most definitely a red, and his foot was high in that challenge. It was a similar sort of incident where he was trying to sort of get the ball away, and it was this follow through that took him free. But with Danielson, his foot was just so high. Um, and when you're doing that, it's going to be reckless, and that was where the danger was, and that for me was definitely a red. However, with the game on Friday for Freuler, I just don't think that was a red at all. His foot was low, and yeah, it just shouldn't have been given a red. So a bit of a gaff from Michael Oliver, and I'm not sure if the challenge was sort of reviewed on VAR. It would have been interesting to see had they done that, and if they had actually reviewed it, what they were thinking, why they didn't, sort of have a word in Oliver's ear just to say that was a little bit over the top to give him a red for that. But hey ho, these things happen. I mean, just to sort of mention on VAR so far in the tournament, it's been fantastic. The officiating has been brilliant. There haven't been too many gaffes. There's probably been one or two, which is, considering how many games there's been and how many sort of big incidents and how much drama there's been in in the tournament. It's mostly just been football drama, which is great to see. There hasn't been too much sort of officiating mistakes. There hasn't been too many issues caused by poor refereeing. So yeah, it's a great thing to see, and I hope that it's something that's going to sort of transfer over to the Premier League, and I hope in the Premier League can use this as a bit of a template and say, yeah, this is how VAR and this is how refereeing should be done. However, I'm not holding my breath on that one. The game was possibly the battle of the keepers, and although Jan Sommer was undoubtedly the best player for Switzerland and he's been their player of the tournament, he did not deserve to be on the losing side. And it's weird as well. I didn't realise the guy was 32. Seems like he's been around forever. Hopefully, there's another sort of one or two big tournaments left in him. But yeah, as I was saying, as Sommer was definitely the sort of the standout man for Switzerland and did not deserve to be on that losing side. Does not deserve to be out of the tournament. you'd have to say that Unai Simon came out on top. The guy, after that calamitous gaffe against Croatia, he's completely sorted his shit out, and he has performed exceptionally well. So he's done really, really well, and I'm happy to see that Unai Simon has come out on the right side after that massive blunder. Spain are through to the semis, and although they haven't quite clicked or performed anywhere near as well as their sort of previous years, you should never bet against them. It's almost like betting against the Germans. You shouldn't bet against Spain. They are going to test Italy. I would still back Italy. I would still say Italy have got a bit too much for Spain. I think defensively Spain are gonna have some trouble there. So I think Italy will cause them a lot of problems. However, I think Spain can cause Italy a lot of problems, especially now Spinazzola looks like he's out. It's going to be interesting to see what happens defensively for Italy going forward. And yeah, it's going to be one hell of an encounter. We will keep it covered. We will have it covered. I think it's Tuesday night it's going to be playing. So yeah, looking forward to that one. It's going to be a great game. And obviously the game on Wednesday is going to be a great one as well. England, Denmark, cannot wait for that. Cannot wait for that. Absolutely buzzing. But yeah, you'll see my reaction video to the England-Ukraine game on another link. You can check that out. Pretty happy. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks again for listening, and take care. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening to the Triple F. If you could please drop a like on our Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter, that would be massively appreciated. Hope you're all keeping safe, and thanks again for listening to the Triple F.